happy honeymoon ends in horror.
That had almost that impact sound of when you have a car accident, then the next thing I was under the water.
In Africa, babies are under attack.
And my biggest fear was just that he would bite her in the neck and kill her.
An Arctic monster is out for blood.
I think he was angry and he just threw me to the ground.
And a silent stalker feeds on human flesh.
I did not cry. I knew that if I made a sound, we would all be taken.
What triggered the killer instinct in these animals? And can they be stopped? Newlyweds Bruce and Janice Simpson are celebrating their honeymoon in one of the most beautiful places on Earth. Botswana's Okavango Delta. They want a real wildlife experience, and the best way to do that is by taking a ride on a Mokoro, a small canoe that can get them close to the action. Wildlife is everywhere, and it seems the tour is a success. But on their way back to camp, something massive gets in their way.
So we stopped and we waited for them for a while. And in fact, the guide banged his pole on the Mokoro a few times to try and make some noise, try and get them to move off.
But the elephants don't budge. So the Simpsons look for another route.
And we were looking for another channel to basically cut across this waterway to get back to the camp.
The new path is barely wide enough to squeeze through. Then, something explodes out of the water.
All I saw as I turned was a grey mass to my right, literally half a meter away from me.
Adult hippos can weigh more than 2,500 kilos and can run faster than humans. And they are far from friendly. Monstrous males battle each other relentlessly for dominance among the herd.
Basically, the girth of its chest was as wide as the section that Jan and I were sitting one behind the other. So it had almost that impact sound of when you have a car accident. And then the next thing I was under the water. I couldn't see anything.
Bruce flails for the surface, but something is holding him underwater. Across the globe, Nina Ollison and Sarah Burke are on an adventure in Spitsbergen, part of the Svalbard island chain. It's the northernmost human settlement on Earth, just 800 kilometers from the North Pole. On the itinerary for today, a hike to the top of a plateau, just outside the town of Longyearbyen.
So, I think that maybe we should turn around now. Do you want to head back?
Oh no, come on, let's walk a little bit.
As the girls head across the plateau, they see one of Santa's little helpers grazing nearby.
Oh look, there's a reindeer.
But Sarah and Nina aren't the only ones eyeing the furry beast.
Don't tell me that's a bear. That is a bear.
Just 50 paces away is a half-ton killing machine shrouded in white. When fully grown, polar bears tower 3.5 meters and wield deadly 5-centimeter claws. They rarely attack humans. But for some reason, this bear seems more interested in the girls than the reindeer.
We have to get out of here.
Sarah is mesmerized by the bear.
Don't look at it!
On Spitsbergen, polar bears outnumber humans 2 to 1. That's why most people take a gun with them when venturing into the wild, because a single warning shot usually drives predators away. But Sarah and Nina are unarmed. They do know something about bears and start shouting, hoping to scare it away. But it's not working. They're trapped between the bear and the edge of the plateau. And since Svalbard has no trees, no fallen branches are around to use as weapons. They are completely defenseless. The bear strikes Nina, and she crumples to the ground. Then it turns towards Sarah. Caught between a 1,000-foot drop and an animal driven to dominate, she has only one choice. Unfortunately, some of us learn this lesson the hard way.